Bonjour tout le monde. So this is the last lesson that I have for my students at W.W. Evans. The first week that we had the clubs, I was away on a work experience. So we had agreed on it with Principal Tabor, who is the principal at Evans. That I would just attach it on the end of the semester. So, and basically all I had planned was to do a review, just kind of going over everything that we had done throughout the course of the club and the semester. So that's what this is. Looking at this title slide, it's just going to be pretty much a review of everything that we've covered. And I told the students at the beginning of the semester, if there was ever a time that I can include a picture of a dog, there will always be one. So this PowerPoint, all the pictures are of dogs. So definitely stayed true to that statement throughout the semester. So how I was going to review with them was a simple game, and I'll show you that here in a second. So just starting with the usual regular, as I usually would, just laying out for them activités pour aujourd'hui. So it goes through and lists all of the things that we're going to cover, which pretty much goes in order of the things that we have covered throughout the club. We've done alphabet and numbers, we've done family members and how to describe people. We've done parts of the body, including eye color and hair color. We've done colors. We've done the house, which includes like chores, appliances, things like that. The calendar, which has months, days, seasons, some holidays here and there. La cuisine, and then I also didn't include in this slide, but art as well. So cooking, art, drawing, painting, dancing, singing, all that stuff is included in that. So by them seeing this slide, it would look like, oh, we're just doing a boring review, just going over everything that we did, but we're actually going to do Jeopardy. So this would be just a nice, fun way to end the club. So some rules are listed out here. It's going to be 2 teams of 7. I do have 14 students altogether. So, and I just kind of draw randomly out of a bucket students' names. Because if they sit with their friends, then yes, it's supposed to be fun, but we're also supposed to be, reviewing what we did. Teams have to answer from all categories, so there are 6 categories, and they have to pick at least one question from every category. Teams may discuss the answers, but the person who chose the answer must give the final response. So, if someone chose a question, didn't know it, they could consult with their team, but the person that chose that question ultimately has to be the one to give me the final answer. And then I do have things on here called duels. So the duels were going to be, 2 students, one from each team going head to head, and the first person to buzz in would get to steal that question. If they got it right. Obviously, if they got it wrong, we'll go to the other team, as the next bullet says. And I want them to pay close attention to if it's asking for English or French. Sometimes the questions can be a little tricky, but I did try to write in French and English after every question. So this is what the board just looks like. I do have this, I would have this all, programmed to, if I clicked on La Famille and a 200-point question, that it would go directly to that 200-point question. But for the purposes of just showing you guys what I would be doing for the lesson, I'm just going to kind of click through them. So the categories we have are Général, La Famille, La Corps, La Maison, La Calendar, and the Art. So Le Général includes music, the alphabet, numbers, colors, how to say hello and things like that. Family is obviously family and relationships. La corpse is the body. La maison is the house, so that includes the drawers and stuff like I said. The calendar, and then the art. So the art is the cuisine and all that.